Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Highlander Platinum all-wheel drive in the color silver. Let's take a look. Underneath the hood you'll find a 3.5-liter V6 engine. Automatic transmission gets up to 295 horsepower, 265 pound-foot of torque. Also have 5,000 pound towing capacity. Up front you've got your LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, and your fog lights down below. Across your front bumper, you have these front parking sensors, and underneath that front logo is your front-facing camera. As you move along to the side here, you may notice the 3M treatment. You can see some of it on the front end here. You then have your alloy wheels. Side mirrors have integrated turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and camera on the bottom, and puddle light rather next to it. This contributes to your surround view camera effect. All of your rear windows come with factory tinting. Up top we have silver roof rails. Approaching the back, you have parking sensors along your rear bumper here. Left hand side you have the Highlander badge. Right hand side you have the Platinum all-wheel drive trim level badge. And then underneath your rear logo is your backup camera. To open up your rear space here, simply reach next to the camera under the logo. You'll find a button. Press that, and you will automatically open up your hatch. Inside, you'll see we have both second and third row seating. These are both able to be laid down flat to extend your cargo space forward into the cab, such as how we have this seat right here. This can be done using the handle releases on the outside corners of your seats. Third row passengers do have access to their own cup holders and storage spaces, as well as lots of leg room, and it is a 60-40 split on the left hand side, so more room on the right than the left. They can both function independently from one another. In the back here, even with your third row seats up, we do have ample storage space throughout the back, as well as underneath of your false floor here is where you have access to your toolkit, as well as this is where you're able to gain access through this hole here. There are instructions a little bit hidden behind your cargo cover here, but you're able to access your spare tire through this space. As mentioned, this long black piece back here is your interior cargo cover. So that actually sits in these little cubby spaces. There's one right here, and then the same one on the right hand side. Stretches across the back and can extend all the way out. Locks into place using the little hooks on either side to keep private anything you have stored in your rear space from any prying eyes. Then to close up your space here, simply reach up to the handle on the right hand side. You can press the electronic button, and there is also the kick sensor. Next, let's take a look at the inside. So inside here, internal upholstery is your black leatherette with black stitching. Your second row seat, they have access to their own folding down armrests in the middle here that can easily, of course, fold up. They also have tray storage and cup holders in the middle. This is able to be folded upwards to create a galleyway space to get to your third row seats, or you can use the adjustments on the sides of the seats to do so. There are diagrams showing what each control does, whether you want to fully sandwich the seat inwards, just scoot it back and forth, etc., etc. Everybody has a great view of your panoramic moonroof overhead in this unit. On the back of your front passenger seat, you have pouch storage, as well as on the back of the front driver's. Back of the console, you have your own independent air conditioning system. This can also be controlled from up front here. We also have your 3 variant levels of heated seats for your third or your second row passengers. On the bottom is all of your charger options. Currently, we have the Highlander rubber mats throughout the unit. In the door here, you've got lots of storage spaces. Have our first look at some of the wood grain trim you'll see more of throughout the front cab space. We also have the built-in sunshades here. Fully goes upwards, locks into place here. Keeps the sun out of everyone's eyes while not impeding on your view. Easily unhooks, goes back down to be fully smooth into your door frame. Then, if you take a look at either one of your front handles, be it driver or passenger side, you'll find these 2 double lines in the outside corner. This indicates keyless entry. So if you have your key fob on your person, simply tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside the door, power windows for front and back. You've got your window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls. Next to your handle is your memory seat settings. Of course, that means electronic seat adjustment, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You have your hood release and your gas release on the bottom left-hand side of your dash. You have this little built-in storage space. Then you have controls for automatic headlamps. If you press this button, it will give you access to your surround view camera. You can pause this at any point or change your viewpoint as well. Simply press the button again, goes back to your normal infotainment display. Then you have your power trunk release, heated leather steering wheel, and your defog for your rear windshield. Up top is where you have your odometer trip release or reset, and then your dash brightness. Take a look at the steering wheel. On the left-hand side, controls for your dash display here. Then you have your hands-free communication and your volume control. Right-hand side, you have radio controls on the bottom, adaptive cruise control up top, including sonar and your lane departure. Then looking upwards, you'll find this little inset part of your dash. If you look right here, you'll find some numbers displayed. This is your heads-up display. This is where you're able to see some pertinent information such as your kilometers per hour without having to take your eyes off the road to look down at your dash. Really nice to make sure you can always get the information you need without distracting yourself. Then in the middle here, we've got your infotainment display screen. This is where you access much of the information about your daily driving experience. We have your built-in navigation with this unit. You can go back to your home, go to all of your different settings for your app, phone, destination, etc. Then we have all of your audio listening, AM, FM, and satellite radio, full Bluetooth connectivity for Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and an optional USB adapter. Right-hand side, you can see the display for all of your climate control up front here. You can also change which side of the screen this is being displayed on, or you can simply control it down below. You have 3 variant levels for both heated and cooled front seats, green lighting for cool, orange lighting for heated. Then you have defrost for front and rear windshield. You and your front passenger can use your temperatures independent from one another. It is able to be split, or you can sync it up to have it work in unison. You also have access to your Eco Heat Cool using the screen display up top here. On the left is your volume, on the right is your tune scroll, 4 ways in the middle, push start ignition underneath. You then have built-in storage all the way across your front dash area. In the middle, you'll find this little cubby hole space. This leaves so that you can plug in your phone to whatever gauges you want down here, where you have your USB and charger options, including your 12 volt on the right hand side, and your phone can stay up here where it's nice and secure. You can still see it without it going flying when you drive. Behind that, you've got your gear shift cup holders, all of your driving modes, eco, sport, and normal, and then your different controls for rock and dirt versus mud and sand, parking brakes. You've got your traction control, snow, downhill assist, and automatic on-off. Again, all of this with the wood grain trim in the middle. Then you've got your console space back here. Pulls back to reveal you have your built-in wireless charging pad. This is compatible with all wireless charging devices, or you can simply turn it off if you're not looking to use it. It folds upwards to access all the rest of the storage, another 12 volt adapter down below, and you have a movable tray before going all the way down to the bottom of your console space. Upwards on your rearview mirror, you have these controls with 1, 2, or 3 dots. Those are your garage door openers. Above that, sunglasses compartment, SOS button, overhead lighting controls, and controls for the Panoramic Moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Highlander Platinum all-wheel drive in the color silver. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703, and remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.